What's up everybody? Welcome to the Stocks channel. My name is Cory, and today in the stock market we did see the Dow Jones leading the way higher with a bullish breakout. Is the stock market ready to start going higher from here? First up, let's take a look at the S&P 500 SPY ETF. So let's crack open this chart and see what's going on in the stock market today. Alright, so today on SPY we were up 0.82% and we did get another bullish breakout with SPY closing back above that 20 simple moving average and closing back above 450. So this is now the second day closing back over the 20 simple moving average. So the next level of critical resistance for the bullish breakout will be the break back above the 50 EMA and making a new daily high breakout back above 457. So SPY is starting to look a lot better back above the 20 simple moving average, but we won't have bullish confirmation until we can close back above 457. To the downside, you want to watch for support right around this 450 range and 445, and as long as we're holding up above 445, you can take a long trade for the potential of the bullish breakout, knowing your risk is right around 445. If we break below 445, we'll want to see support holding up around 441. Otherwise, we're more than likely coming all the way back down to 428. Once we start seeing SPY breaking out, if we are starting to close back above 457, we should start to see a quick trip back up to about 472. And that will tell us that we could retest the previous highs if we do close above that level. So there is the potential things start getting a lot more bullish and a lot more impulsive in the very near future. So look for that bullish breakout. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we were up 1.12% today, and we see the triple Q still struggling to break back above about 361. But don't forget, there's still the gap to fill up there at 364, and we know that these gaps do get filled. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So when we get the price action breakout to close the gap above 364, if we can close at that level, that will be a bullish breakout back above our resistance trend line, and then we'll be looking for a new daily high back above 370. And our 50 EMA is going to be right around 373. To the downside, we want to see support holding up above around 352, because if that level breaks down, we could be coming all the way back down to 340. So right now, it looks like the bulls are starting to take over control because they are holding the price back above the support level. So if price does break down below 352, give all the favor back to the bears, and they should be able to drive it down to about 340. In the Dow Jones, we were up 1.04% today, and we did see the Dow Jones leading the way higher with a bullish breakout. We closed back above our resistance trend line, and we closed back above the 50 EMA. So we now have two closes back over the 50 EMA, and this is going to be a lot more bullish for the stock market as a whole. So the next resistance for the Dow Jones is going to be right around 356. And back above that level, it should be a relatively quick trip to close the gap at 360. And back above 360, we're retesting the previous all-time highs at 365 and 368. So keep it in mind, if the Dow Jones is going all the way back up to close the gap at 360, the rest of the stock market is likely going to be going higher as well. To the downside, you're looking for support at 354 and right around 351. And if we break below 351, this was more than likely a false breakout, and we're coming back down to 347 and then around 344. In the Russell 2000, we were up 1.71% today, and we also see a relatively bullish breakout back above our resistance trend line and very close to breaking out back above the 20 simple moving average. The next bullish breakout will be a close back above 204 and then back above 212. Above 212, we'll be looking for the breakout above 216, and then we could run all the way back up to 226 or close the gap right around 228. To the downside, you're still watching that strong support zone right around 197. And if we break below that, you're looking for a retest of 191. If we lose support at 191, we're going to 170 with support on the way there at 183. On Arkk, we were pretty flat on the day, only going down 0.12%. And we did not see a bullish breakout quite yet because we need to close back above about 74. And then we need to start seeing Arkk breaking out back above about $80 and closing back above 84. That should get us back over the 50 EMA, and then we could start to see Arkk turning the corner and attempting to break out of this bear market. Remember, this is a very strong downtrend, so you need to wait for bullish confirmation. And if you want to be extra safe, wait till Arkk can start closing back above 91. To the downside, look for support at 69, 64, and $60. On the VIX, we were down just over 6.2% today, and we continue to see the VIX trending lower. And remember, just yesterday I was telling you the VIX was heading lower with the market, which was more than likely signaling that was all just going to be a bear trap. Today seems to be confirmation that the bear trap is completing, and the next time we see the VIX closing below 20, that should be confirmation that we're getting back into another bull cycle. If the VIX does spike out and start closing back above 24, be a lot more cautious because we could have more downside, but so far the VIX is trending lower. On Bitcoin, we're currently up about 0.8%. We see Bitcoin trading around 44,000, and the next bullish breakout will be back above 46,000. If Bitcoin can break out above 46,000 and then form a bull flag, we could regain the bull trend and things could get a lot more bullish. The next bullish breakout would be back above 51 and then back above 53,000. To the downside, we should have support right around 42,600, and as long as we can stay above about 41,000, Bitcoin does have the potential to go back into another bull cycle. You could see the downtrend is breaking and we're very close to getting a bull trend. If we can just get a week or two back above 46,000, we should have everything we need to see Bitcoin going back on the bull. On NVDA stock, we were up 1.54% today, and we did see NVIDIA getting a bullish breakout with a close back above 250, and the next bullish breakout will be back above 253 and then back above 271. Back above 271, we should see another bull cycle, and at this point, there's no reason to believe that NVIDIA can't run up into earnings. Earnings is always a coin flip and it can go either direction, but you can clearly see this stock is very beaten up, and it does have a lot of upside potential if it does do well during earnings. We can't ignore that gap below, so if we do break down below support at 236, we're more than likely going to fill that gap at 229, and if we don't find support there, we're more than likely coming back down to 209. On Tesla stock, we were up 1.62% today, and we see Tesla is holding up above that very critical support level at $900. If that level fails, you're looking for a quick trip to close the gap at 857, and below that you have support at 827. If at any point Tesla starts closing below 827, it could go into a much longer bear market, so you will want to watch that very critical support level. To the upside, we have bullish breakouts above 939, and then the 50 EMA at 981, and then the real bullish breakout will be back above $1,000. However, as long as Tesla is holding up above 900, it could be a good risk-reward ratio, but just don't forget about the gap below at 857. On Apple stock, we were up 1.85% today, and we continue to see Apple stock looking very bullish. The price action's above all the moving averages, and we still have the bull trend. And on a breakout back above 176, we should go up there to retest the previous all-time high at 182. And if we do get a breakout above that price, we should see a brand new all-time high with a price target of 188. To the downside, watch for support at 172 and that very strong support level right around 168, because if we break below 168, we're going to lose the bull trend and we're coming back down to 162 or 157. On the financial sector, we were up 1.39% today, and we continue to see the financial sector looking very bullish with bullish price action and a bullish trend, and we're very close to fully closing that gap at $41. The industrial sector was up 1% today, closing back above the 5 EMA, but we still do have a bear trend, and we need to see price action getting back over the 50 EMA, and then we could go up there to close that gap above. The healthcare sector was up 0.82% today, but finding resistance at the 50 EMA. On a breakout above the 50 EMA, we could run up to close the gap at 141. On the energy sector, we were down 2.15% today, closing below the 5 EMA, but we still have the very strong bull trend. If we see the energy sector rolling over, that money could go to other sectors, which would be bullish for the S&P 500. So jumping back over the S&P 500, don't rule out the potential that this was all a bear trap, as I've discussed before, and we're starting to get indications that the VIX is heading lower, and we're starting to get some indications that we're getting bullish breakouts across the market. The Dow Jones is more than likely going to lead the way higher, and the rest of the stock market will follow suit. Continue to watch the critical support and resistance levels, and don't forget we do have a lot of upside potential over the next few months because we did have a very drastic increase in bearish sentiment. Also, don't forget that I have Bank Trade Alerts, which is an algorithm-driven trade alert service that sends all of your buy and sell alerts directly via email and text message and only trades the ETF TQQQ. With the recent market volatility, now is the best time to be a bank member, and you can find out all of the information and how to subscribe by clicking on the link in the description of the video. I also have the Stocks Channel Discord where I do intraday updates and analysis and bring new trade ideas to you weekly. If you're interested in joining the Stocks Channel Trading Discord community, you can find out how to join the Discord server by clicking on the link below. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.